Whether you're a morning person or a bedtime procrastinator, everyone deserves a mattress that works for their style. And you'll find the best mattress for you at Ashley. The new Temper-Adapt collection at Ashley brings you one-of-a-kind body-conforming technology, making every sleep tailored to be your best. The collection also features cool-to-the-touch covers and motion absorption to help minimize sleep disruptions from partners, pets, or kids. Shop the all-new Temper-Adapt collection at Ashley, in-store or online at ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.
On today's Smart 7, Angela Rayner cleared by Manchester police, De Niro faces down Donald Trump and much more. It's Wednesday 29th of May, it's National Biscuit Day, and happy birthday, Mel B.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
There were plenty of twists and turns in the election campaign on Tuesday. Greater Manchester Police announced that they would take no further actions over claims about Angela Rayner's sale of her council house. The Deputy Labour leader had promised to resign if found to have broken the law, and she thanked her family and those who supported her. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was in Stoke, doing an awkward campaign speech in the round and promising to have people's backs. He's also continued to claim credit for the drop in inflation and focused again on asking if voters can trust Labour to continue the progress.
We really have turned a corner, and I hope you can see that the plan is working, because that's what you get with me, that's what you get with the Conservatives. We restored economic stability. We always will prioritise that.
Labour's Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves was at a Rolls-Royce factory to emphasise the Labour economic plan and the difference between that and Tory chaos.
I want to set out the central economic fault line in this election. The choice before the British people on the 4th of July. 5 more years of chaos with the Conservative Party, or stability with a changed Labour Party.
So far in the election, Labour has been focused on a simple message: change. They've been busy recruiting as many supporters as they can to back up their plans and demonstrate that Labour is a party that can be trusted with the economy. And on Tuesday, they announced that more than 120 business leaders have endorsed the Labour economic plan. Labour's Shadow Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds says it's time to put the chaos of the Liz Truss era behind us.
At the heart of any successful future government for the UK, you've got to drive up business investment, you've got to get higher productivity, you've got to get higher growth. The fact that Labour has put this at the heart of our plans is very significant, but the fact that business recognises that and trusts us more than the Conservative Party is very significant indeed.
Tory Work and Pension Secretary Mel Stride says that no matter how hard Labour try, his party are the ones that business trusts, although Sky reports none of the companies on Rishi's Business Council have publicly endorsed the Tories.
What really matters here is, firstly, who's going to be the party that has the right plan to get the economy moving, get growth going. We've already demonstrated that inflation now has gone right back down from around 11% to more normal levels.
Israeli tanks reached the centre of Rafah on Tuesday as another airstrike on a humanitarian area left more than 20 people dead. The attack came just days after an event described by the Israeli PM as a tragic mishap that left dozens dead in a tented refugee camp. And bad weather broke apart the US military's temporary pier, which was supposed to speed up the delivery of aid to civilians in Gaza, and it will take at least a week to repair it. Tuesday did see Spain, Ireland and Norway formally recognise Palestinian statehood, with a Palestinian flag flown outside the Irish Parliament in Dublin. Spanish PM Pedro Sanchez addressed the media before the EU Council meeting.
At the meeting of the Council of Ministers, the government of Spain will approve the official recognition of Palestine as a state. This is a historic decision that has a single goal: to contribute to achieving peace between Israelis and Palestinians.
Tuesday saw the closing arguments in Donald Trump's New York election interference trial. Prosecutors argue that the so-called catch-and-kill scheme that Trump and National Enquirer publisher David Pecker ran amounted to election interference, and that payments to adult star Stormy Daniels, which were reimbursed as legal fees, were false business records. Trump was joined in court by most of his family, including Don Jr., Eric, Tiffany and daughter-in-law Lara. Outside the court, in an unusual move, the Biden-Harris campaign held its own press conference featuring 2 of the congressional police officers from January 6th and a surprise guest with a few choice words for Donald, the one and only Robert De Niro.
We New Yorkers used to tolerate him when he was just another grubby real estate hustler masquerading as a big shot, a 2-bit playboy lying his way into the tabloids, a clown. I don't mean to scare you. No, wait, maybe I do mean to scare you. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, He will never leave.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, England gather for Euro training camp, and David Lynch is getting mysterious. Right after this.
The living room is where you make life's most beautiful memories. But your sofa shouldn't be the one remembering them. The new life-resistant, high-performance furniture collection from Ashley is designed to withstand all the spills, slip-ups, and muddy paws that come with the best parts of life. Ashley high-performance sofas and recliners are soft, on-trend, and easy to clean. Shop the high-performance furniture in-store or online at ashley.com. Ashley, for the love of home.
Welcome back. Next week sees a round of international friendlies as teams begin to warm up for this summer's Euros. England has 2 games, the first with Bosnia-Herzegovina on Monday and then Iceland on Friday. That's intended to help get them match fit and ready for their first game in Germany against Serbia on June 16th. Not all members of the provisional squad will be at Wednesday's first official training camp as players involved in the FA Cup final get an extra few days' rest. But Arsenal keeper Aaron Ramsdale is fired up and delighted to be part of the squad.
A difficult season for me, but seeing your name is a massive relief, and there's so many names who are justified and good enough to be there, and you've got sort of 2 weeks to really nail your spot down in the actual squad. So it'll be all guns blazing for all of us for the next 2 weeks, and really focusing on getting in the team.
David Lynch is one of the great American directors with an extraordinary range of films from The Elephant Man to Wild at Heart and, of course, TV show Twin Peaks. He's also fond of the absurd and was internet famous for his recitations of the daily weather forecast, which got a reboot during the pandemic. He'd been talking recently about an animated series that he pitched to Netflix called Snoot World, which features tiny creatures called the Snoots, but it appears the streamer didn't pick up on the idea. All we do know from this mysterious video he just posted to X is that something is definitely on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, something is coming along for you to see and hear. And it will be coming along on June 5.
The cast of Stranger Things have all been pretty busy while they waited to film season 5 of the shock horror show. Sadie Sink has just popped up in a new movie. That's a classic tale of girl meets boy and ends up in a deadly cult. It's called A Sacrifice, and it stars Sink alongside Eric Bana as her dad, who is investigating a Berlin-based cult when things come off the rails. It hits cinemas on June 28th.
Ben, it's Maddie. She didn't come home last night.
You're very special. I can feel your pain.
Take a look at this. Who's that?
I've got a leak. Purify and start again.
Matt has been kidnapped.
You've no idea how to reconnect with your daughter. Purify
Maddie!
and start again.
Where is she?
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Some people take the straight path in life. But at Arizona State University, we respect your twists and turns. They make our online students more driven to excel in their professional lives. That's why our personalized suite of services empowers you with innovative resources and staff that sticks with you. Make your next turn with one of our 300-plus programs at ASU, #1 in innovation for 9 consecutive years. Visit us at asuonline.asu.edu to learn more.